good, guys? Welcome to another travel vlog. We're out here in beautiful Colombia. We're actually in Medellin right now. I'm gonna be in Colombia for the next 2 weeks and planning to visit a bunch of different places. And I will be vlogging it all for you guys. You guys seem to be enjoying the travel vlogs. So far, first day in the city, I'm absolutely loving it. The air is just so fresh here, beautiful trees everywhere. And I just love being surrounded by mountains. It's just so underrated, waking up and just seeing mountains everywhere. Also, my wife is Colombian and we're here visiting her family. So it's pretty cool to have that local perspective as well. But I'm super excited to explore, so let's go. Some of you guys told me to check out this place right here called Creme. I went inside, they didn't really let me film in there, but it's a really beautiful store, lots of selection. They got a lot of brands in there. I will say, however, that was my first time really looking at shoes in this country, and the prices are definitely on the higher side compared to Europe and the USA. I was looking at some Jordan 1s and I tried to do the conversion. It was going to like 250 euros for a pair of Jordan 1s. Not really sure if that's because of import fees or whatnot. Maybe one of you guys can let me know in the comments. But a really nice store nonetheless, in one of the nicest neighborhoods probably in the whole city. And behind me on the same street is Broken Chains, which let me tell you right now, this might be one of the nicest sneaker stores I've seen anywhere in the world. I mean, it is beautiful in there. It's like a rainforest. And the customer service is so nice. They had an Adidas room upstairs as well, which had a Adidas ping pong table. And I was talking to the people who work there. They told me that this store, Broken Chains, is pretty much the premier place in Colombia for sneakers and streetwear. They're pretty much the only store that gets all of the, or most of the sneaker collabs. So definitely a place you want to check out. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Medellin. So Medellin is actually called the city of eternal spring because it always feels like spring here. Like the weather is just so nice all year round. Also, today is a Sunday in Medellin, and check this out. So apparently on Sundays all around Colombia is something called Ciclovia. And that's when they close down different streets around the city to just bicycles and pedestrians. So it's very common to see people just running or cycling on major streets. And I think that's pretty cool. I wish a lot of other cities did that. Not even exaggerating, this is literally one of the best coffees I've had in my life. are currently at El Castillo, which is a castle museum, and it is a very, very nice place. Really beautiful. People actually come here for picnics. There's a lot of people sitting here. Well worth it. Now that I've been in Medellin for a few days, I can tell you that it is very loud. Like, it's quite a noisy city. So it's really nice to come to a place like this, which kind of feels like you're completely outside the city. Super peaceful here, muy tranquilo. Also, pro tip for those of you who are traveling to Colombia for the first time, definitely only use Ubers to go anywhere. It is so cheap. Like, a 20-minute Uber ride is only going to cost you around $5, and it's just way easier. I made a mistake of taking a regular taxi one time, and the guy tried to drive around in circles, basically trying to scam me, so I had to pay more. So I do not recommend taking taxis. Definitely go with Ubers only. Bro, the malls in Colombia are like some of the most beautiful I've seen in the world. Like, they're so nice. This particular mall is the Centro Comercial El Tesoro, which is located in the El Poblado neighborhood. I checked out Kickslab, which is another sneaker retailer, and the prices are, wow, like higher than anywhere else I've seen. Jordan 1s and Jordan 3s going for around $300 retail. New Balances around the same price. So definitely, most likely because of import fees, the prices in Colombia, I don't know if it's like a Latin American thing, but specifically in Colombia, the prices are very, very high for most sneakers.
Wow, ya, qué impresionante, vamos.
Now you can find the name of the Comuna here, Comuna 13, and the name is with the colors of the soccer team here from Medellin.
Halfway through the tour of Comuna 13, and guys, absolutely 1000% recommend this tour. This Comuna is such a vibe, and like, no matter where you look, the views are just incredible. What's good, guys? Hope you enjoyed the Medellin part of the blog. We are now about an hour and a half away from Medellin in a place called Peñol. I can't lie, this is probably one of the best Airbnbs I've ever stayed at. I'll put on the screen right now a little bit how it looks. It is amazing, beautiful view of the reservoir here. It is so perfect that yesterday we got here and we didn't even do anything. We just stayed in the Airbnb all day. It was just so nice and relaxing. And this is my view right now. So that water reservoir you see right there, that is responsible for over 30% of the energy that gets supplied to Colombia.
¿Tiene miedo?
I just asked for a cappuccino, and this is what I got, bro.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell, Auntie?
This is dessert. So we are in a new city right now. We are in Cartagena, Colombia. We actually got here last night and it instantly felt like we landed in a totally different country. The vibes are completely different. It feels like you're in the Caribbean. The mountains have been replaced by the ocean. It's beach vibes here. The restaurant that we went to last night, the food was unreal. If you like seafood, you are in the right place. It's also much hotter and much more humid. It's 36 degrees right now, so I'm trying to chill out at my hotel rooftop pool. Got some water, got a michelada to cool down, but we're planning on walking around this beautiful, colorful city. There's a lot of spots I want to check out, so let's go.
Tenemos la para porque somos los raperos que este flow no se compara. Blessing Canadá que lo hacemos de verdad. De todas maneras que este flow es natural. Yo tengo lírica que suena, estoy corriendo por escena para mi tipo de que no te cuento en Cartagena. My friend, hoy ando en la casa.
la cadera muévela. Si lo que quieres es bailar, si lo que quieres es gozar, si tú quieres bailar, sopa de caracol.
So we have made it to the town of Salento in Colombia, and I can't lie, this is the part of the trip that I've been excited about the most. I am someone who is obsessed with coffee. I'm a coffee addict, and we are in coffee country right now. Some of the best coffee in the world comes from this region, and there's lots of great food in this area as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this part of the trip. So we are now in the town of Finlandia. It's about 30 minutes from Salento. And we took another one of those wheelies to get here. And let me just tell you, if you have a weak stomach, I do not recommend taking one of those because it is a very, very bumpy ride. But they are super, super cheap. They only cost around €2 for a return trip. So that's about like 30 minutes each way. So it's very, very affordable. So if you've ever watched the movie Encanto, it was based on this town of Finlandia. So I've been looking forward to today for a very, very long time. We are at a coffee farm. This is the El Ocaso Finca. And today we're going to be doing a coffee brewing tour. We're going to be learning everything there is to know about coffee, including all the different ways that you can brew coffee at home. And that's the part I'm interested in the most because I'm trying to definitely level up my barista game. I can't wait to get started. Let's go. What's up, guys? We finally made it to Bogota, the capital city, and our last stop. We actually got here last night and we went to a nightclub called El Teatron. And guys, if you're in Bogota, you gotta check this place out. It is actually the biggest nightclub in all of North America. Definitely recommend going there for a fun night out if you are in Bogota. And we're only here for one more day, so today we're trying to fit in all of the popular things there is to do in Bogota. I'm currently 10,000 feet above sea level. I'm on the top of Monserrate. And we came up here to see the beautiful views, but unfortunately the weather is just terrible today and we actually can't see anything. We just see clouds and it's raining a lot. It does rain a lot in Bogota and it's our only day here, so we're a bit out of luck. We won't really get to see Monserrate. Hopefully the weather improves. quick advice on Bogota. If you're planning on coming here, definitely get a hotel in the Chapinero or the Zona T areas. And don't get a hotel in the tourist area, which is known as La Candelaria. Even though almost all the attractions are there, you don't want a hotel there because that area can be quite sketchy, especially at night. Heard that from a lot of the locals here. And I just wanted to give you guys my overall thoughts on Colombia. As I was filming this vlog, I kept thinking, do I even want to put out this video? Because I almost felt like I should gatekeep this country before all the TikTok influencers start telling you to come here, because it is absolutely amazing. And I'm saying this as someone who's traveled to over 40 countries so far in my life. I gotta put Colombia easily in the top 5. It has everything: the amazing weather, amazing nature, great food, the people are super friendly, and it's also just really affordable. It's about half the price of any like European vacation, and you're getting the same level of quality of restaurants, of hotels, and it's also very safe. I felt very safe. I know a lot of people have some kind of misconception about a lot of the Latin American countries when it comes to safety, but at least I can tell you in Colombia, you don't have to worry too much about that. Maybe outside of some areas of Bogota, but the rest of the country definitely feels super safe. So yeah, I really can't recommend Colombia enough. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for all my regular sneaker content, sneaker reviews, and of course I'll be dropping a lot more travel vlogs, as you guys seem to enjoy that type of content too. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.